If you are over 60, the most dangerous time for your brain is not at night. It is the first 10 minutes after you wake up. Many morning strokes happen before breakfast. Not because something random happened, but because the body is entering the day in its most fragile state. Blood is often thicker after sleep. Blood pressure is rising, vessels are stiffer, and a few harmless looking habits can stack stress on your circulation when your brain needs stability the most. Now here is the problem. Most seniors begin the day the exact same way for years. Coffee first, rush to the bathroom, sit still and scroll the phone, skip food, take pills without thinking, and they assume it is normal. If you do 2 or 3 of these habits, you may be stacking risk in the most vulnerable hour of the day. In the next 12 to 14 minutes I will show you 7 morning triggers and the simple 5-minute routine I want you to do before coffee. Stay with me because trigger number 3 happens in almost every home, and most people never connect it to stroke risk until it is too late. This is educational information, not personal medical advice. If you ever have sudden facial droop, sudden arm weakness, trouble speaking, sudden vision loss, or the worst headache of your life, seek emergency care immediately. Now let us begin with why mornings are different after 60. During sleep you go many hours without drinking. Many older adults wake up mildly dehydrated. That can make blood more concentrated and flow less smoothly. At the same time your body naturally releases hormones to help you wake up. Cortisol rises. Adrenaline rises. Heart rate can rise. Blood pressure can rise. In younger adults blood vessels expand easily, and the system adapts quickly. After 60, arteries can be stiffer and narrower, especially if there is plaque from years of high blood pressure, diabetes, smoking, high cholesterol, or inactivity. This means the same morning surge can become more stressful for the brain. A stroke happens when brain tissue loses blood flow, usually from a blockage called an ischemic stroke, or from bleeding called a hemorrhagic stroke. In older adults, ischemic stroke is more common. It often involves a clot, narrowed vessels, and unstable pressure. The morning is a perfect storm for this because dehydration, pressure changes, and sudden movements can all happen within minutes. Now I will walk you through 7 morning habits that can increase risk for some seniors, and more importantly, I will give you simple fixes. One habit alone does not mean you will have a stroke. But if several match you and you have risk factors, changing the routine is a smart move. Habit 1 is drinking coffee immediately after waking up. Before drinking water. I am not attacking coffee. Many people enjoy coffee and tolerate it well. The issue is timing. You already wake up mildly dehydrated. Coffee, especially strong coffee on an empty stomach, can stimulate the nervous system and may raise blood pressure in sensitive individuals. It can also increase urination for some people. If you do coffee first and water later, you can deepen dehydration and add a stimulation spike during the most fragile minutes of the day. Here is the safer approach. Make water the first drink. Drink a full glass of water after you wake up. Then wait 20 to 30 minutes before coffee. If you can, have coffee with or after a small bite of food. Many seniors tolerate coffee much better that way. If you notice palpitations, shakiness, anxiety, or a pressure spike after coffee, reduce the strength, reduce the cup size, or consider half caffeinated. If you have atrial fibrillation or heart rhythm issues, discuss caffeine limits with your clinician. Habit 2 is sitting too long on the edge of the bed without moving. Many older adults wake up and sit for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, sometimes 20 minutes, just resting or checking the phone. It feels gentle, but the problem is stillness. When you sleep, blood flow slows and some blood pools in the legs. Your calf muscles are the natural pump that pushes blood upward. When you sit motionless, that pump does not activate. Circulation stays sluggish. The brain may be undersupplied right when it is transitioning into wakefulness. The fix is simple and gentle. Before you stand, do 1 minute of movement while seated. Rotate your ankles. Flex your feet up and down. Wiggle your toes, roll your shoulders. Take slow deep breaths. This wakes up the calf pump and helps blood return upward more smoothly. You can still sit and wake up slowly, but do not stay completely still. 1 minute is enough to change the transition. Habit 3 is jumping up quickly and rushing to the bathroom the moment you stand. This happens in almost every home. Many seniors wake up with urgency and rush. But when you go from lying down to standing up quickly, gravity pulls blood toward the legs. Your body must compensate immediately to keep blood flowing to the brain. In older adults, that reflex can be slower. This creates a moment of orthostatic stress. You may feel dizzy, lightheaded, or unsteady. Then the bathroom adds another stress. For some people, straining during urination or a bowel movement can create a strong pressure change in the chest and abdomen. That can destabilize blood pressure and heart rhythm in sensitive seniors. Many bathroom falls and many morning emergencies happen because of this combination of rushing, sudden standing, and strain. Here is the fix. Respect the first 60 seconds. Sit up first, breathe slowly, do your 1-minute ankle movement. Stand slowly, pause for 5 to 10 seconds, then walk calmly to the bathroom. If you feel lightheaded, stop and hold a stable surface. If constipation causes straining, address it with hydration, fiber, and clinician guidance. Avoiding strain is a protective habit for older adults. Habit 4 is skipping breakfast or taking morning medications on an empty stomach without understanding the instructions. Many seniors skip food because they are not hungry. Some attempt intermittent fasting. But after 60, skipping breakfast can cause unstable blood sugar and a stress hormone surge in some people. When the body senses low fuel, it can release adrenaline and cortisol. That can tighten blood vessels and raise blood pressure. For a brain that already has vulnerable circulation, that extra morning surge is not helpful. Also, medication timing matters. Some medications must be taken with food. Some must be taken on an empty stomach. Some can lower blood pressure and cause dizziness if taken without proper hydration or food. Never guess. Follow your clinician and pharmacist instructions. If you are unsure, ask. A safer general approach for many seniors is a small stabilizing bite in the morning, not a heavy meal. You can choose yogurt, a boiled egg, a small handful of nuts, or a small protein option that fits your diet. The goal is stability, not fullness. If you have diabetes, kidney disease, or special dietary restrictions, follow your clinician plan. Habit 5 is starting the day with stress by checking news, emails, or social media too soon. This is becoming one of the most harmful modern habits for older adults. The morning already has a natural cortisol peak. That is normal. It helps you wake up. But if you add emotional stress immediately, your nervous system can amplify the blood pressure surge and tighten vessels even more. For older arteries, this can be a dangerous spike. This does not mean you must ignore the world. It means you must protect the first 10 minutes. Delay stressful content for 10 minutes. If you want a replacement habit, do 10 slow breaths before any screen. Inhale through the nose, exhale slowly. Then drink water. Then do your 1-minute movement. This small buffer can lower morning reactivity and support steadier circulation. Habit 6 is not checking morning blood pressure when you have risk factors. Many people check blood pressure only when they feel symptoms. But morning blood pressure can be the most volatile reading of the day. Some people have normal evening readings and high morning surges. Morning hypertension is strongly linked with stroke risk, especially in older adults. If you have a history of high blood pressure, diabetes, kidney disease, sleep apnea, prior stroke, or you take blood pressure medications, morning monitoring for a week can be extremely useful information for your clinician. Here is the safe method. Sit quietly for 3 to 5 minutes, feet on the floor, back supported, arms supported at heart level. Then measure. Record the number for 7 days. Do not panic over a single reading. Look for patterns. If the numbers are consistently high, discuss them with your clinician. You cannot manage what you do not measure. Habit 7 is spending the first hour of the day sitting still. Many seniors wake up, sit with coffee, watch television, read the phone, and do not move for a long time. Prolonged stillness keeps the calf pump inactive. Blood stays pooled in the legs. Circulation stays sluggish. The brain may receive less efficient blood flow. Some seniors describe morning fog, slow thinking, or feeling unsteady. For those with reduced mobility or clotting risk, prolonged stillness can also contribute to clot formation. You do not need intense exercise. You need flow. 2 to 5 minutes of gentle mobility within the first hour can make a meaningful difference. March in place slowly. Do arm circles. Stretch calves gently. Walk inside your home for 2 minutes. The goal is steady circulation, not sweating. Now I will give you the routine I want you to follow tomorrow morning. I call it the morning brain shield routine. It takes 5 minutes. It is gentle, it is realistic, and it addresses the exact physiology that makes mornings risky after 60. Step 1 is hydrate. As soon as you wake up, drink a full glass of water. If you prefer warm water, that is fine. If you have fluid restrictions for heart failure or kidney disease, follow your clinician plan. Step 2 is seated circulation for 1 minute. Rotate your ankles, flex your feet up and down, wiggle toes, roll shoulders, keep breathing slowly. This activates the calf pump and prepares the body to stand safely. Step 3 is stand slowly and stabilize. Stand up gently. Hold a stable surface if needed. Pause 5 to 10 seconds. If you feel dizzy, sit back down and try again more slowly. Step 4 is 2 minutes of gentle movement. Walk around the room or hallway. March in place. Keep it light and steady. This improves blood flow, reduces pooling, and often reduces morning fog. Step 5 is calm first, screens later. Delay stressful news and social media for 10 minutes. If you must check messages, keep it calm and short. After that, you can have coffee if you want. Coffee after water and after movement is a safer sequence for many seniors. If you tend to crash after breakfast, feel shaky, or crave sweets quickly in the morning, add a small protein-based snack before coffee. Stability first. Now let us add a few extra protective tips that many people ignore. If you snore loudly, wake up with headaches, or feel sleepy during the day, consider sleep apnea screening. Sleep apnea is strongly linked to high blood pressure and stroke risk. Treating it can be a major protective step. If you smoke, quitting is one of the most powerful stroke prevention actions. Even later in life, stopping smoking improves vessel health. If you have atrial fibrillation, medication adherence is critical. Skipping anticoagulants can dramatically increase stroke risk. Follow your clinician plan. If you have diabetes or prediabetes, morning movement and lower stress can support better glucose control. And better glucose control supports healthier vessels over time. Now I will give you a practical example. One person wakes up and drinks strong coffee immediately, checks stressful news, sits still, then jumps up quickly and rushes to the bathroom. That stacks multiple triggers within 10 minutes. Another person wakes up, drinks water, moves ankles and shoulders, stands slowly, walks gently for 2 minutes, then has coffee and a small bite. Same age, different start, very different physiological stress. Small changes matter because stroke risk is often about stacking. A single habit may not cause a stroke, but multiple triggers together can overwhelm fragile circulation in a vulnerable person. Here is a simple self-check you can do tomorrow morning. Ask yourself 3 questions. Do I feel dizzy when I stand? Do I feel sleepy after meals and crave sugar quickly? Do I feel tense and stressed after checking my phone early? If you answer yes to any of these, the morning brain shield routine is worth trying. Now let us talk about what progress can look like if you follow this routine for 7 days. Many seniors report fewer dizzy moments when standing, fewer morning headaches, less morning fog, more stable energy, less craving for sugar early in the day. Some people see more stable blood pressure readings over time. Results vary, but the direction is often positive because the routine supports hydration, circulation, and calmer nervous system activation. I also want to be clear about emergency signs. If you ever have sudden facial droop, sudden arm weakness, trouble speaking, sudden vision changes, sudden severe headache, or sudden confusion, seek emergency care immediately. Time saves brain. Now we will recap the 7 habits and the 1-line fix for each. Coffee before water. Fix it with water first, coffee later. Sitting still on the bed. Fix it with 1 minute of ankle and shoulder movement. Rushing to the bathroom. Fix it with a slow transition and a pause before walking. Skipping breakfast or taking medications without guidance. Fix it with a small stabilizing bite when appropriate and correct medication instructions. Checking stressful news too early. Fix it by delaying stress for 10 minutes and breathing first. Ignoring morning blood pressure. Fix it by logging morning readings for a week if you have risk factors. Sitting still the first hour. Fix it by 2 to 5 minutes of gentle movement. Now I want you to take one action. Tomorrow morning, drink water first and do 1 minute of ankle movement before you stand. Then walk gently for 2 minutes. After you do it, come back and comment done. That single action starts a safer pattern. If this video helped you, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for weekly senior health guidance. Also comment the word stroke and I will reply with a simple 7-day checklist of the morning brain shield routine. Share this video with one friend or family member over 60 who starts their day too fast. Your morning is not just a routine. For older adults, it is a protective window. Start with hydration, flow, and calm, and your brain will thank you.